Hello, this is Opinion Radar and welcome back to the channel. If you've been scrolling through swim season feeds and found yourself stuck between wanting to feel sexy and actually being comfortable, I totally get it. Today, we're diving into the Miraclesuit Women's Swimwear Casbah Escape, one of those suits that's been popping up everywhere from Instagram reels to resort pools. Priced at $125, it's definitely leaning into the luxury swimwear space, marketing itself as the go-to for figure-flattering confidence and vacation-ready style. I've been testing it over the past few months, wearing it from beach days to poolside hangs, and putting it through real-life moments, not just photo ops. From fit quirks to long-term wear, I'm breaking down everything you need to know before swiping that credit card. This isn't just about how it looks fresh out of the package, it's about how it holds up in your life. So if you're curious whether this suit lives up to the hype, or if it's all style and no substance, stick around. Let's get into it. Okay, so let me start by saying, this Miraclesuit Casbah Escape one piece, it looks incredible. I tried it on for a beach weekend in Destin, and honestly, the second I zipped it up, I felt like I'd been photoshopped in real life. The structured fabric really hugs in all the right places. It smooths the tummy, lifts the girls just enough, and gives that snatched silhouette without feeling restrictive. The underwire is a game changer because it actually gives shape instead of just squishing everything together, which we've all suffered through in cheaper suits. And the color? Mine was this gorgeous cobalt blue, with a slightly iridescent sheen, super vibrant and stood out perfectly against the sand. I got so many compliments just walking to the cabana, like actual strangers saying, "Love your suit." Not gonna lie, that felt amazing. If you're looking for that confidence boost, this suit absolutely delivers on day one. Now let's talk real talk about fit. I have to admit, the fit is amazing if you have the right body proportions. I'm on the shorter side with a pretty standard torso, so the length worked perfectly for me. But I had a friend try it on who's taller with a longer waist, and it kept riding up. She said it felt like it was cutting into her hips no matter how she adjusted it. So if you're not super petite, maybe size up or consider a different style. Also, the low back is really low. Like, I might accidentally flash someone when I bend over low, which is cute for Instagram, don't get me wrong, but not ideal if you're not into that kind of exposure. I live in Florida too, and honestly, I don't sunbathe with my back fully exposed, so it felt a little riskier than I usually go. That said, it stayed put when I was swimming or doing floats in the pool, so at least it didn't shift or ride up while actually moving around. Function-wise, it's definitely swim-ready. I wore it for 2 full days, swimming, lounging, jumping off the dock, and it held up beautifully in terms of fit and comfort. The material doesn't feel flimsy, and the chlorine resistance seems decent. I didn't notice any weird stretching or sagging after a full day in the water, which is more than I can say for some of my other suits. The shoulder straps are thin but supportive, and while they did slip a little when I was towel drying off, classic one-piece struggle, they didn't dig into my shoulders, which is huge. I hate when straps leave red lines, like I've been hauling weights at the beach. That said, one of my friends who owns this said her straps wouldn't stay up after just a couple wears, so I guess it might depend on your body shape or how you move in it. For me, though, the fit was solid during active use. But here's where I have to get real value for money. $125 for a swimsuit is not cheap. I mean, I've paid that for a maxed out subscription before, but a swimsuit that I'll wear maybe 6 to 8 times a summer? Oof. I love how it looks and feels, but I'm just not sure it's worth that kind of investment unless you're treating it like a special occasion piece. And honestly, my concerns were confirmed when I looked at how it held up over time. After about 8 months of light use, I swim about once every few weeks, nothing crazy. I started noticing the color looked a little faded, especially on the back, where it got the most sun. Not ruined, but definitely not as vibrant as day one. And the padding in the cups? The foam started breaking down a little, like it lost its shape and felt lumpy. That was disappointing because the support was one of my favorite things about it. So as much as I love it, I'm not convinced it's built to last more than a season or two, unless you baby it constantly. Another thing to consider, this isn't a suit for every kind of day. It's perfect for pool parties, beach trips, or vacation photos where you want to look polished and put together. But if you're into more active swimming, paddleboarding, or beach volleyball, you might want something with more coverage or durability. The low back and thin straps just don't feel built for high movement. And I wouldn't exactly call it beach mom practical if you're chasing kids, jumping in waves, or bending over every 2 seconds. It's more of a glamorous lounge kind of suit, which is totally valid. We deserve swimsuits that make us feel hot, even if they're not the most practical. But just go in knowing what kind of experience you're buying for. So, final thoughts. I love this suit, like genuinely, emotionally love it, for how it makes me feel. It's flattering, stylish, and gives that little confidence lift that's hard to explain, but so powerful when you're at the beach and everyone's in a swimsuit. But that love is kind of conditional. It's not worth the price if you expect it to last years, especially if you swim often or live somewhere sunny. And the fit is very specific, so I'd recommend checking the size chart twice, and maybe even watching some try-on videos first. Would I buy it again? Maybe as a vacation-only piece or for a special event where I want to look flawless. But for everyday swimwear that needs to survive real life, I'd probably go for something slightly more durable and a little easier on the wallet. Still, for that one perfect weekend where you want to feel like $1,000,000, yeah, this suit delivers. If you're ready to dive into confidence and make a splash this season, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more real deal reviews. Consider this your poolside invitation to feel fabulous, because every queen deserves a suit that makes her shine. Stay cute, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next video.